Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be heading into another Alliance War. This is Season 25. I've done many wars in Season 25. However, I've only screen recorded 2 of them. Now, this Alliance War, you can consider it 2 ways. I accidentally forget to do, I didn't do that many fights. However, the fights that I did do, I would say that they were really good, for how far I did, or for what I did on them. And later, I am going to be taking down a Thing mini boss, which is really the reason why this video I consider one of my best Alliance wars. I've been in a little bit of a slump, but here we're starting off with Spider-Man's stealth suit. We activated the pre-fight, and as you saw there, we kept getting evaded. So we couldn't use the flashbang and put on the slow. So here I was really annoyed because I had lost I lost a bunch of health, taken off almost no health, and I don't have the slow on them. So I'm like, okay, what's another way to get flashbangs on without actually using the fourth light? And then I remembered the SP2. So right here, I'm just getting the parries and doing a medium and a light while they're stunned, so they can't evade. And there, I throw off the SP2. I use some flashbangs. Now they are slowed, and from here on out, it was just really smooth sailing. Especially when I threw off this the next flashbang, this SP1, because we got the precision. So here's where stealth goes all out insane. Once you get the Fury and the precision together, he's absolutely crazy. And we always head in for today's Alliance War. We have the main deck, Stealth Suit, Quake, and Thing. Quake because she can counter so much in case you're going up against somebody whose specials you don't like to deal with. Warlock, he's just got such good utility in case you have to fight a regeneration person or whoever. And Stealth Suit, he's got the slow, so he's my evade counter. Alright, but here for Tigra, I didn't want to bring in Stealth since he was at low health, and I didn't want to bring in Quake because Quake and Shaking would be really annoying. And I could have Quake and Baked, but I didn't feel like it. So yeah, here I'm just trying to spam heavies. I've already got the infection on them, and they keep getting power drained, which gives us some extra degen damage because of his awakened ability. He's like Sig 21 right here, I want to say. I did put some Sig stones into him, so that's always cool. But yeah, you can once you get the infection on him, you can just keep spamming heavies with Warlock. And Warlock has always been one of my favorite champions in the entire game, just because he has so much utility. The damage output's not crazy, but with the amount of utility he has, that doesn't really matter. And the SP2 is always really satisfying to throw off. Alright, but there we easily breezed through that Tigra fight, a lot easier than I expected. And here is another challenge that I did pretty good against. I had to go up against a 14 or 15,000 rated Havoc. And Havoc is one of the hardest people in the whole game to fight. There's not many counters. There's Guardian, Guillotine 2099. But those are like the top 2 counters that come to my mind right away. So I'm like, okay, I'll use Quake. Yeah, so he can't really reach specials or anything like that. So yeah, I head into the fight, and then right as I'm heading in, I realize, oh crap, I can't Quake and Bake, since, well, many people are stronger with Quake and Baking than they are Quake and Shaking, since it's just a lot easier. Here I, am just trying to get all the aftershocks I can on him, and there I completely slip up. And yeah, I'm just trying to Quake and Shake my way through, not get hit. And yeah, I do pretty good, except for that one time. But yeah, I'm just trying to Quake and Shake everything that comes my way. And yeah, so far I've gotten no plasma charges on me. He did throw an SP1 right there, which was kind of annoying. I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I just evade all that. And yeah, I started trying to quake and bake, just because I don't know why, but just because I wanted to. And here I realized he has an SP1, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get out of the corner. And yeah, there it all works out perfectly, exactly how I wanted it to. And yeah, he's at 24%. However, I do have some plasma charges on me. I did notice that. I'm just trying to keep it down as much as possible. But that attack is contact, so it all does work out. There, I completely slip up. And yeah, from here, I'm just trying to do my best. 3%. And here's probably the most annoying part, right there and right there. I had 3% left on him. We almost got the Quake solo, and I would not consider myself an amazing Quake player. I don't use her very much. I probably should, but yeah, I definitely need to get better at Quake and baking or Quake and shaking. But Quake and baking is pretty easy. I've already got that down. All right, but here is the part. The hardest part of the video, and maybe the hardest thing I've ever done in Alliance War. So there is Power Snack on the node, but thankfully Warlock does not does not gain many buffs, which is always really nice. He just puts a lot of bleeds on the opponent and all that. And the problem, another problem is that my opponent is Thing. It's never fun when you're fighting a Thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to get him to 15 rock stacks, and then I'm trying to get him to throw a special. And yeah, there he barely throws it. I am power draining him, which almost completely blew it for us because he needed a special. But yeah, I threw off an SP2 right there, and I remember, okay, if I use heavies with Warlock, he will keep draining in the rock stacks. So that's exactly what I do. I occasionally throw in basic attacks here and there, but overall I just keep sticking to the heavies. And yeah, there it works out perfectly. I have 15 rock stacks. I didn't realize it at the time, and that almost completely bit me in the ass. But yeah, here I'm just trying to spam heavies, and it's especially nice that he keeps getting power drains, so I can just keep spamming heavies in the corner. But the number one thing with this fight was to not take blocked hits if they weren't going to be parries, because because they were doing a whole lot of damage. So here, I'm just trying to find the right time to throw off my SP3 with the rock stacks and everything. So I threw in a couple heavies, and now I am throwing the SP3. So I eat them up, I spit them out, and yeah, the SP3 doesn't do that much damage. However, it does put some nice shocks on him, I'm pretty sure. Alright, but he has 13 rock stacks. And this thing is awakened, which is pretty annoying because if thing is awakened, the more like attacks you do, like the more like kind of like, yeah. And there I just completely slip up. But like the more like with the awakened ability, the more basic and attacks you do, the less damage it'll do for the future. So I'm like, okay, do I want to use Stealth Suit because I still have a far war to go? But I'm like, no, I'll just use level 2 Alliance Team Revive, and that'll be fine. So I throw in a health potion for Warlock, nothing big, just an extra 2,500 health. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'll go in this for one more time. If I don't get it, then I'll just Quake the rest of the way through. But yeah, as you can see, I'm doing very little damage, and that is because of his awakened ability. But yeah, he almost gets me with the SP1. But the degen damage is just really helping out right there, and there is the kill. So yeah, but then I was out of energy. The next morning, I woke up and I forgot about it. I forgot about the war, which was a really bad habit. And I better not make this a habit. But I forgot about the war, and then I came home from work. I and I realized the war was over, and I was like, oh yeah, I had an alliance war. But yeah, we did end up losing the war, but this was a very solid alliance there in Gold 3, we're in Silver 1. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment new videos you want to see. I'm always looking for new ones. Make sure to go over and follow the Instagram. It tells you a lot about my MCOC account and my channel. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and like. And if you want to watch more of me, I post every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.